Ladies and gentlemen, Creator Insider recently ran an article regarding the YouTube policy strike system. This quite intrigued me because, from what I've heard from people, this system has always been regarded as being quite broken, but the way that Creator Insider shows it is that it seems to make sense. It guides you through what has gone wrong with your content and gives you the resolution to either accept your punishment from YouTube or to file an appeal regarding. As someone who received a content strike last year, a false strike that was later reversed only through contact with someone who was an actual employee, a product expert with Google, was I able to get that strike reversed. The appeal system that was shown to me in emails did not work. Quite simply, clicking on the link to appeal did nothing. It took me to a form of a broken screen that showed nothing at all. Definitely an appeal system that needs some work done to it, but it looks like YouTube have done the work to try and make this system work better for people in future. Let's have a look at what Creator Insider had to say regarding, and we can interject with any points that we feel that are relevant.
Now, we're going to delve right in with an update around community guidelines, and specifically your experience of those policies. Now, creators have shared with us their frustrations of not knowing what to do when they encounter a policy issue with their content. And we want to make sure that creators have clear visibility of the options that are open to them.
I think the options are quite clear. It's more that there needs to be a system that actually works, something that's fit for purpose, something that will operate, something that gets a human to come along and have a look at something and says, oh, that's actually okay, sorry, a bot got it wrong, and does something about it.
So we're introducing a new guided policy experience to support creators as they work through community guidelines issues within Studio. The guided policy experience will walk creators through the options available to them for their specific policy situations and help them make more informed decisions about what to do next. Now, let's talk about access. This is going to be available on desktop for strikes, video removals, and age restrictions. It'll be rolled out to 100% of creators by the end of the month. And it's not all. We have lots more improvements planned to this flow to improve your experience, so stay tuned for more updates.
All in all, it seems to be a step in the right direction. I mean, YouTube are actually looking at a broken system and hopefully implementing a working one. But the only issue that I would continue to have with the YouTube strike system is that, it's if your channel receives 3 strikes, then it's permanently deleted. And when I received my fraudulent false strike, it was on a video that had been on my channel for, at this stage, about 3 or 4 years or thereabouts. Now, if they're striking older content, well, what about people who've been on the platform for a long time and they receive strikes on content that was released in 2010, 2012, earlier, and then they get their 3 strikes and that's their channel getting deleted? I think that such a system where there is a 3 strike and your channel's deleted concept exists, that really needs to be reviewed. That's a very old-fashioned and old-school thing for a modern-day platform to be using, and the idea of a temporary suspension is something that YouTube should be looking at, much like on the Twitch platform when people receive temporary suspensions for things and it doesn't adversely affect them in the long run. They're still able to come back, but only if they repeat something over a short period of time is it then looked at with a sort of action against them is taken. The amount of people that show up in Facebook groups saying things like, my channel's been deleted and I don't know why, and they're simply ignorant of the terms of service of the platform, that's not giving people a chance to learn, develop, or grow. That's just detecting a behaviour that a person may not have known was against platform rules and punishing them for it in a very drastic fashion. A simple email saying, "This is what you did wrong, and here's how to not do it in the future," that would go a long way towards this system becoming a lot fairer and a lot more just. The blame culture of the YouTube strike system, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I have other videos in this end screen. Feel free to go and watch a few of them and subscribe if you feel like it. And I'll catch you next time. See ya.